this is Monica Spirit Walk from Earth and Spirit Walk, and today's Monday meditation and motivation. What we're going to do now is talk a little bit about the things that happen in your 5-10 minutes when you're doing your breath work that may be bothering you. The whole idea of doing breath work is to pay attention to your breath, but there may be times when your mind starts to wander. You start, thinking about what you need to do for the day, the chores you have to have, or responsibilities, picking up the kids, going to work, getting the groceries. All of this starts bleeding into your little 10 minutes of peace to help you get centered for the day or throughout the day. That's fine. Don't get upset. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't make yourself crazy about, I can't do this because all of this keeps coming in. I'm going to give you a couple of hints that you can do. One of them is that you can just gently take note of what those things are and say to yourself or to it, I'll get back to you later. Right now, I'm trying to prepare for my day. Or you can use a visual thing like I do at times, where I imagine or visualize a clipboard with a piece of note paper and some check boxes on it. And it's the visual of writing it down. It's out of my mind. It's set aside. I can now continue to focus on my breathing. Another one you have is the option to just gently say to yourself, breath, the word breath, or, focus on your breath, kind of a gentle reminder of yourself what you're supposed to be doing. And it's a gentle way of bringing your mind back to focusing on your breathing. So what you would do is say your mind is wondering about the 15 things you have to do for your kid's school today. You can just take a moment, it's like focusing on my breath. You just gently bring your mind back to your breath, to that you hear when you're breathing, if that's what you hear. Okay? Quick, simple, easy. This week's motivation. What do we do to motivation? How do we motivate ourselves this week when there's so much going on? This week's motivation for you is finding your flow. Finding that routine or that, like flow. Routine sounds really stagnant, really methodical, very, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not necessarily a flow to me. A flow is something where you kind of move through the week and everything blends. It moves in a smooth way. So this week, I want you to look for a moment, look at your day, find your flow. What do? You have a morning ritual that you get up and you just kind of ease into, and it makes your day move smooth. Pay attention to those type of things. I guess for me, when I look at it, I can tell when my day starts out where it's jagged edged. For me, that's what a routine is. When you get up and you're like, I have to do this after this, after this, after this, and you have these boxes you check off. For some people that works. For others, it makes us crazy, and we feel like we've not accomplished anything. So for you, your motivation will be to find what your flow is. Maybe all you really need to do to change that feeling of agitation is to change the word from your morning routine, your daily routine, to your morning flow. Because flow, of course, in our minds is associated with ease, with just, happening, with moving in the direction that it's supposed to go without any struggles, any chaos. Because even if you look at a river or a stream, it flows over rocks, which could be considered obstacles, with much ease. So it'll move over the rock and it'll keep going. It doesn't stop. So maybe you need to look for your flow. So your motivation this week is, if you need the rigorous edged checkbox, routine, find it so it can set you into a place of flowing. If you have that rigorous checkbox routine, but you feel, when you think about it, just anxiety and stress over it, and you're just like, ugh, this is what my day is, this is what my week is, change the word up a little. Think of your routine as your flow. And remember that water flows over everything. Nothing gets in its way. It flows around. It flows over. It will even work its way through something if given enough time. So this week, your motivation, find your flow. Find your routine. It'll help ease out your life. It'll also help you move up in accomplishing the things that you want in your life. Your breath work, remember to gently remind yourself of your breathing and to pay attention to that when you're doing your 10 minutes. Other than that, you have a wonderful week and you be blessed. You learn to walk in your peace and in your energy in a peaceful place, and you will be amazed at how great your day can be. Have a wonderful day.